Well, the Honda Prologue is here. It's all electric. It's on the General Motors architecture, and I'm going to tell you, it has the steering wheel from a Chevy inside of it. You don't believe me? Go look at one. But that's not why we're here on Sunday, is it? Hello and welcome. It's Mark. It's Trucking Answers. Oh, my socks are falling down. That's not good. Anyways, I saw an article this week, which I actually did a podcast about as well, which is going to come out soon, depending when you watch this, of course. Hey, I want to let you know, Netradyne has a new driver-facing camera that you're going to want to know about, that you're going to love. They say you're going to love it. It was in Freightwaves, and it was, presented as an actual article, although in little tiny print it says, this article provided by Netradyne. It's an ad for them, okay? They should be ashamed to kind of run that kind of stuff, or, oh, we're going to run an ad for this place. But regardless of that, do you do things right? Netradyne camera is going to award you gold stars. That's right. These are golden moments, like Golden Girls, okay? So you are going to get gold stars awarded for you throughout the day for things like, and this is what the website says, stopping at a stop sign. That's right. Now, I think these gold stars should come out of a slot in the dashboard, and you just stick them right on your shirt as you drive around. And then once you stop somewhere and walk inside, you can just walk in like this. Look at me. I stopped at 12 stop signs properly today. And then everybody in there could pat you on the head. And it says in there, this is so drivers feel more engaged, because it says, drivers that are more engaged are more likely to accept this kind of program. Listen, you can stuff your gold stars and your program and all that garbage. I'm not downloading that crap. I don't even download a log to my phone, all right? You got to provide me with a log, or I'm paper logging you, and you can figure that out. I will not comply. I will not download it. I don't want your gold stars. I don't need a pat on the head from some idiot that doesn't drive. A bunch of idiots at Netradyne, many of whom likely don't have a CDL, and certainly the people at your company don't drive. Then they're going to come in. When you come in, it says that way your driver manager or dispatcher can better interact with you on things you've done correctly. Nice. They can't take the time to figure that out, right? They can't say to somebody that's got millions of saved miles, hey, we really appreciate you have way better driving record than us as a company. So we really appreciate you're increasing our driving record, because that's what drivers with great records do to companies. Okay, that's what they do. But Netradyne on this new driver AI camera or whatever, that's they don't understand that. They think that giving people a gold star, I swear to you, go to look at the website on the green zone. I believe it's their green zone on Netradyne. It talks about giving drivers stars for driving, including stopping at a stop sign, maintaining a safe distance. It's already bad enough that I hear at some companies the camera talks to you, and I see that written at a lot of places from the cameras, that it says, maintain your lane or whatever. Now what, is it going to ding every time you stop at a stop sign? All companies should be concerned about is, are you doing something safe or unsafe? Not, did you fully stop at a stop sign? If a driver is in the middle of Wyoming, and he comes up to the stop sign in the middle of no place, he's 2,000 miles from the nearest water source, okay, and there's nobody coming for hundreds of miles, and he doesn't quite stop to zero, and he keeps going. Did he do something unsafe? Okay, not illegal, unsafe, because look, you run over the line, making a corner, right? Not allowed, right? You go past into other traffic, not allowed. Necessary. Mini corners or whatever, necessary, but not allowed. But is it unsafe? That's the question. That's the only question companies should be concerned about. Not, were you going 56 in a 55? Were you doing something unsafe? Or were you being as safe as possible right then? Or did what you're doing not matter? Did it not make any difference? That's what should matter to companies. Giving out gold stars to a driver is so disrespectful, I think. I find it disrespectful. I assume that new people, and maybe I'm wrong, young people, of which I looked, right? Only 9% of drivers, get this, are under 30 years old. So if you're one of those people, you're one of only 9% of drivers. Okay? But are you more interested in getting gold star recognition from a camera. Remember, this isn't anyone doing this. This isn't your dispatcher seeing you in the yard doing something or actually seeing you. This is the camera doing this. Oh, hey, I've learned that when drivers do this, they get a gold star. This is kind of the Pavlov thing, I think is what they're trying. But would it work? So they're going to give you a star and then you're like, oh, I want another star. For what? And a number of people I talked to about this that said, well, what are we going to do with the stars? And I'm like, what are you going to do with the stars? It doesn't actually say. So what I can assume is that it's up to the company. So they present this as you can also get a list. So there'll be a list. Say you have 50 drivers, right? And they list everybody. And Joe Schmo had 50 stars. Joe Schmee had 48 stars. And they'll try to gamify it. That's what they call it. That's actually what they call it. So you try to work to get to the top of the list. And many people that matters. Okay. I don't know why. But for many people, that'll matter. I could also see it kind of carnivalized, okay, or skee-ball-ized. And what that means is when you accumulate enough stars, you could perhaps pick something out of either a website or maybe in their store, a company store. Maybe you get a troll topper for your pencil so that you put it on there and you can spin your pencil like this and the troll hair comes out. I can almost do that here pretty soon. Something like that. And then you get maybe a stuffed animal for 2,000 stars. And maybe you get a t-shirt for 10,000 stars. Right? And then maybe you get a hug from the boss for 20,000 stars. Not sure what the company will do about the stars. Those are two options, one of which they do talk about, which is gamifying it and having the drivers compete against each other to be kind of top driver. Maybe they get a bigger star on the side of their truck, something like that. Hey, look at me. I stop at every stop sign last month, so I get a big fat star on the side of my truck. I have no idea what they'll do with them. To take an experienced professional driver and then pat him on the head and give him a gold star because he stopped at a stop sign is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I assume that I am not their customer. We're like, well, this guy's been driving a long time. He's probably not going to go along with our program. No, I'm not. I would never download anything like this. I won't download Lytics, Road King, or whatever the other one is, Netradyne, none of this. I'm not downloading any of this garbage to my phone. I'm not downloading a log to my phone. I'm not doing any of that. You'll provide me with what I need to do my job when I'm an employee. If it's as an independent contractor, owning your own truck, that's one thing. I'm not participating. Not that they have that here. This is something new. All right, but if they did, I don't want your gold stars. Okay, I don't need your gold stars, and I'm not going to accept anything from somebody that doesn't drive, and neither should you. Okay, stand up for this stuff and say, this is crap. What are you talking about? You're going to give me a gold star? What do you think about the gold star program? And I was going to say it like gold star family, but that's already taken, right? So to have a driver come in, hey, good job when you walk by. Maybe they all sing a song to you, kind of like when it's your birthday at Applebee's. Right, all the dispatchers come out when you walk in and they're singing to you, and the driver's like, woo! And the confetti bombs are going on. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We do a safe job every single day, okay, without a gold star. To do this, to dumb it down to a gold star and then put the article out like it's some kind of news article when it's provided by the company. It's just a shill piece from the company. That's even worse. From a legitimate news site like Freightwaves, that puts out tons of legitimate, good trucking industry news. And then to just slip this kind of thing in there, and it does say article provided by Netradyne, okay? But it shouldn't be slipped in there like it just in the news thing, like it's another news story. It's not. It's not. It's just a shill piece from them, and I don't know if they get paid for it or not. And if they do, they ought to say that too. Okay, so I don't know if they paid them to put it in there or if they just kind of provide it to them, but Freightwaves ought to say, we don't get paid from this, or we're getting paid to provide this article, because you should know why that article's in there. Is it a paid piece? Is it a paid fluff piece, or did they just provide the piece and they don't have anybody, people are too lazy to write a legitimate article in there? Okay, and if they want a point counterpoint, let me know, because I'm all about it. Don't download gold stars, but get ready for it to come to a truck near you. Big companies first, of course. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with another Trucking Answers.